to play smart at the end and shit. Like,
the Rams take over 1st and 10.
I would have
at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. To throw on 2nd down.
Come on, right there.
And he finds Howard complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Off play action. Owens.
Pick. Oh, did you see how he came through?
Picked off at the 36.
Oh, nigga, we.
And they will finally get him down.
Nigga, he came right out of nowhere. Nigga.
You're going to start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing to start the play. Scott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He did. Hold on. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, nice block. Oh.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
About the 6.
Oh my God!
Is
that on the screen?
Touchdown. A great effort there.
Look.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
It was all accident.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Because I was trying to avoid the hit.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Owens. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That was not that.
I know.
They come in now 3rd following the incomplete pass.
Oh, what? Come on.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
He disappeared right there.
Whoever that was running for that nigga.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Owens trying to lay one up deep. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On 3rd down, Black. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh!
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
This nigga Metcalf is a beast, bro. Just like the real life.
Touchdown.
I swear, nigga.
DK Metcalf. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
21. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Oh, nigga, what's my pizza?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Man, you need to hurry up. I'm going to be big up there. I'm not sure here.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Cook. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. K'Lavon Chason. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Owens. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Yeah, and
that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Throwing on 3rd and long. Owens.
Oh, that's me!
Lets it go for Samuel. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Thaddeus Moss with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Good kicker on.
I thought that was a nice job there. Feeling the pressure and rolling out away from him and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone. And his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
I would have took that
The
too.
kickoff
Like,
unit is out on the
bitch,
field.
the
and they
devil
will
just
send
grabbed your
this
soul,
one.
man. Not too up, nigga. That's out of my car.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He'll let this go deep for Rook. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I wonder, it's not letting me jump in the end zone no more, Jonathan. Yeah. You know that jumping shit that I be doing?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf.
You right, but that's fucked up, nigga.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
For real, man? I don't care. I talked to you for a Mustang. That's my favorite car. Oh my God, and I missed. You just didn't like me lying.
Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Best friend. Best friend. Where's my fucking pizza? It's been a good
to kick off for Seattle.
Ooh. Hold on, timeout. Was that timeout? Was that your Gatorade? Oh. No, because I just drank some Gatorade and I looked when I was drinking it, and then I was playing the pop and I said, oh, because that's somebody else's Gatorade.
This will make it into the end zone.
My bad.
Anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee.
My bad.
I
know,
to the 25.
Yeah, I got you. That's my middle name, Jay. Oh, dang. Yeah, get off my nigga neck. Hey.
Set to begin their next drive,
the
Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I know you not in here crying. I know you're not in here crying.
They get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
see, you playing too much.
Entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Yes, ma'am.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the good news, they got to stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Owens. He uncorks it for Snead. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the
that nigga quit.
Yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times
that nigga
this
quit,
game
Joker.
is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
He
I
quit.
was going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
Wow.
Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another time.
My bad.
And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the
That's
third
crazy.
quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Yeah. Nope.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Dillon. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
We still in our
so you don't
game.
trip and fall when it happens in a game.
We still in our game.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Black. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
That nigga trash.
Throwing that.
Oh,
Wilson
no!
on first down. Reception here by Ruggs. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
It's not over.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Keep going.
It's
Ah.
knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. He's going to go 4 down, 4 down. He's coming, double up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
For Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tight end.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Oh, I can't hear nothing.
Coming to the line
It's like,
here to
it's
begin
like
their
my
next drive,
headphones,
the
these
Seahawks
headphones is
offense.
trash.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. With a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I feel it. Doing read option. Damn.
From the 32
Nigga did
to
that.
first
I
and
made
10.
I do that. I did that. My bad.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Damn. I think I threw 2 of them, but it was on one because I got hit, and the other one was a straight up. He played good defense. When I played him, yeah, kind of. Yeah, but that's just how my team is. That's why you can't throw on my team.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
You better hit him swallow that shit. Fat ass.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Play action. Now Wilson. Going deep this time for Miller. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
At the 42-yard line.
Oh, it's 420.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Black. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
He got very little there.
Yard to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy.
All of
but
it.
They practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And we're at the 41.
Is you ready to run? You seen that, baby? You know I'm gonna do take a half all the way around this
Toss
motherfucker.
here with Taylor. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5
Look,
thus
she
far.
just out.
This is 3rd
Look,
and 4.
Joker. Eyes just be moving.
They'll try and first with Dillon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, pterodactyl.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's 2nd down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And this one
Did you see that?
Too much contact to hold
This
on
nigga was
that
trying to
one, and
pick it, but I was pushing him from picking the ball. I didn't even know. Why is this nigga smashing? Why is this nigga smashing? I can't do nothing, bro. My phone is charging. You can't see standing there, so you're just gonna have to turn your neck.
Here's Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Okay.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Owens. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. T.J. Watt. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw. Owens.
He got it.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown, LA.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. The run on 1st down gets them a couple up to the 27.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 36-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. Steps away to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. They give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
He caught that?
And the blowout continues.
Wow. I thought he dropped the ball. He just laid there.
And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the
Wow.
future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score is Seahawks 47, Rams 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continue